Welcome to Enshrouded, a crazy culmination of many different open world games thrown into one thing with its own unique building system, crafting system, and underground mining system. Today, we continue off where we left off the last video. We'd explored a bunch of the map, defeated a bunch of the bosses, and still had so much more to do. Today, we continue on my many hours played. I think we're totaling around 30 now, and we're reaching the other side of the map, defeating more bosses. Now, before we do continue on with the video though, I would like to mention that this video is being sponsored by Enshrouded. If you'd like to get yourself the game, be sure to use my link in the description. I've also left a community-like voting system that Enshrouded has, so if you have any suggestions for what you want to be put in the game, or just to see what other people want, be sure to check that out as well, as your opinion matters and King Games are very, community driven and they just want feedback in general to make the game even better. But anyways, thank you Enshrouded for sponsoring the video, and let's continue onwards. Masonry tools, ooh. I don't think we're meant to get that till later on, but I'll take that.
What is that? Is that just like loads of...
A new workbench to use to unlock new tools and stuff.
Nice.
New buildings.
Oh, there's a castle in the...
Oh, Leo, I got a new spell. Acid Bite. You can throw it.
How?
84 damage for the staff. I just found it in the space.
Where?
Oh, okay, chest. Wooden tooth. Nice. Now, in the previous Enshrouded video, you guys saw me end off by killing one of the new bosses I found. I can't even remember how to pronounce his name, but anyways, we ended up killing him and I continued exploring around the map. I'd find some masonry tools and some other bits, but that area of the map was still enshrouded with the red smoke. So if I'd gone in it, I would have died instantly and I couldn't exactly explore it. When I did get back to base though, we'd unlocked a bunch of new things. These cool blue magical chests included. We'd also unlocked the grappling, like an upgraded version of the grappling hook, which I would make later on. But for now, it was night time and we would sleep again. I'm also going to cut out a lot of the sleeping I do in this game because I feel like including it after every day is kind of pointless. But anyways, once I had slept, I went exploring again and found a bunch of lore books that gave me some info on gliders and some other things. I found a chest as well, which gave me a flame scroll, and I found this little torch just randomly hidden somewhere next to this lever. Yeah, I don't know, don't ask me. I'd then find a silver chest with a pretty decent elder staff in it, and I would continue looting up this village, just clearing out as much as I could. I would then discover another enshrouded area that would take me down into the basement. Now, on first glimpse, it looked like this place didn't have exactly much loot, but then once I went down, I ended up finding a mortar, which was a quest item. I didn't even know it was here, to be honest, but that was kind of lucky. I'd then go out and see this little graveyard area and search it just in case they had any loot, as I would always recommend searching these graves. I've found many purple and gold weapons out of these things, and lo and behold, I would come across one of my favorite swords in the game, the Hail Scourge, I think it's pronounced. Yeah, the stats on this thing are pretty ridiculous for the level I'm at. I'd also return back to base and use as many of my points as I could to, just fully upgrade the thing. I mean, just look at it. Big blue sword. What else could you want? It looks like it's straight out of Dark Souls, like the Moonlight. I'd then continue on with doing another one of the quests though, and would come across the abandoned hunter camp, where I don't know what I was looking for at this point, maybe the hunter's spindle or something. But anyways, yeah, we made it into this spider-infested city, grabbed it, and yeah, we now had another thing which unlocked even more crafting requirements from the hunter lady. After grabbing the spindle, I would return back to base and obviously sleep, and then I would end up discovering the Marcus Sameth, another cave that I had just stumbled across whilst gliding along. I found a bunch of lore books yet again, which actually are quite interesting, to be honest. I do recommend reading the lore, as the devs clearly put a lot of info into it, and I would also find a few silver chests as well. Now, I think this area was a bit higher of a level than me. The weapons I were getting were pretty decent, but I also had a purple sword, gold axe, and a gold flame sword as well, so I wasn't exactly lacking too much. I would go through and basically loot up everything I possibly could. Hardwood, wood logs, dried fur, you name it, I was taking it. But my inventory got pretty stacked very quickly, and then I would just end up sleeping as I got kind of lost in the cave and I felt like it was nighttime. Once I'd finished searching though, I'd found another quest requirement, which was the Crucible, and then I would return back to base and start placing everything. Now, my base was looking a bit messy, and I certainly wanted to move Spoon, as this base is it's the starter base location, and I haven't exactly changed.
Hey,
But once I'd placed everything, I'd noticed that every single one of the peoples whose like new crafting benches I had got had unlocked a bunch of new things. This ghostly shield looked sick, but we were way too broke to make it at the moment, so I wouldn't focus on it. We'd unlocked a bunch of new gear though, such as a tank set, adventurer set. We'd also unlocked a bunch of new stuff for the hunter as well, but I wanted to add some rugs to my base to up the comfort, as the higher comfort you have in the base, the longer your rested buff lasts. And with only a few things, I think it took my comfort level from like 7 to 8 maybe, I can't remember exactly. But yeah, we now had 17 minutes of buff rested time. And then I would go and do another quest in a cave, which was kind of ironic. I was doing this cave for about half an hour trying to figure out the entire puzzle, which I'm not going to include, so you guys can figure it out yourself. And then Xano would come along and think it was okay to try and steal my loot. Yeah, I was not having it.
Oh, that shield's so cute. I'm taking that shield.
What do you mean you're taking
the shield?
What do you mean, why are you taking the shield? I just did this whole quest, bro. You came
You have
here.
a better one than me.
No, that's not better, actually. Thank you very much.
What do you mean? You have that weird one that's see-through.
You can have this one.
Alright, well, fine, good enough.
Yeah, that shield certainly was better, but I was not giving it up after sitting there farming for ages. I then decided to be a little cheesy rat again and try and use the glider like jumping bug to get up to a high piece of the ground to avoid all the red smoke around. And, well, as you can tell, I'm basically an expert at this thing. I got up very high and basically skipped a lot of the red smoke that was blocking me from exploring this area. I'd also use my pickaxe here and there to see if I could get around, but I didn't make it anywhere, apart from this little castle where I found a new boss called the Scavenger Grizzler. She was pretty easy to kill, I'm not gonna lie, and the Flame Wander's kind of a cheese at this point, as you can tell. I'm literally destroying them. But anyways, I'd end up looting her up. I didn't think I got anything too special from her. It was like a guillotine that I just ended up like decrafting anyway for runes to upgrade stuff. But anyways, once we did all that, we went back to base and cooked up a bunch of nice food. Once I had done being Gordon Ramsay though, I decided that it was time to make myself one of these sawmills and place it in the base. Now I had this unlocked for the carpenter and we could start making wood planks, I think it was, which is used for a higher tier of building. And after I'd done that, I went through all the quests and kind of just wanted to clear out as many of them as I could that were within reason and within the smoke area, as we kind of avoided them for quite a while, and with the gear we had now, anything that was still in our tier area we would do. So we basically did that. Me and Xano went on a quest to clear out as much as we possibly could, and we ticked off quite a lot of the quests. I ended up finding this little hut though that I could possibly turn into an outpost base later on, as it was quite comfy to be honest. Felt like a little nice spot. I'd also find a silver chest with an archer chest in it, and then I would return back into the desert east area. I don't know what I'm going to call this place. But yeah, dry sand. That's what we're going to call it. We returned back to dry sand for more loot. And yeah, I destroyed this camp and just took all their stuff. There's one of those towers though over in the distance. So if I unlock this, we can spawn even further into the desert.
I mean, that's red smoke. This is fucking uninhabited.
Oh, I found a new place. It's called Rattlebeak. Oh, there's like statues of guys. They're all turned to stone. Up next then was clearing out this next tower. As I usually do, I'm not going to include too much of the tower, as I know you guys probably want to see it, but honestly, a lot of these you just need to play through yourself so you can figure out the puzzles, how to get through them, so on and so forth. I would recommend destroying as many of these little vases around though, as most of them do contain loot. I didn't exactly do it, as I'm pretty sure at the time I had a full inventory and I couldn't carry any more. But anyways, we went through this tower like it was a breeze, collecting all the important stuff we needed and just absolutely destroying all the parkour, as with the glider jump and double jump and loads of stamina, we were fine. It did end up taking us into the night time though, so we would have to hurry up and get back to base as quickly as we could. But I did end up getting lost at one point during this cave, I can't lie, and manage your stamina, because if you don't, you'll fall onto the spikes and you'll most likely die. But finally, we completed it, and we unlocked the ancient Spire in the Nomad Highlands fast travel. Now, we had unlocked this new flame as well, which probably gives us a new quest and a bunch of location, but we wouldn't be able to go anywhere near them anyway, as that area was still too high of a level for us, as, yeah, I'm known as Blur the Cheeser. But anyway, I made it back to base, slept on it, and then went and talked to everyone that was in my village, as once you unlock one of those new Flame Spire things, most of them give you new quests to do, new locations to explore, so on and so forth. And we also unlocked a few new items, but I wouldn't be able to craft any of them, so I'm going to avoid showing them. Once I had spoken to them though, I realized that we were running low on basically any material from the Shroud, so I went and grabbed some and then headed back to the desert, where I found this epic, I mean, one of the best weapons I've found, this very cool wand. Now, once we had acquired the Silver Storm, it was my first of the electric type of the wand. I also had a flame one, so now we could do different types of damages to different enemies and not worry. I wanted to take the wand for a little spin though, and that would involve running into this enshrouded area, which was too high of a level for me. I wanted to grab this quest item, but I was dying way too quickly. So yeah, I kind of have my second thoughts yet again, but I would just leave it for now, and then I'd go explore around in some of the houses. I'd find the chest, but it was nighttime by now, so it was probably a good idea to head back to base. Everything here was level 18. I think I was only level 12 or 13 at the time, so I was basically being one-shot by everything. Anyways, we cleaned up the area until it was morning, and then we moved on. After creating a weird tunnel on my map, I'd finally reached the capital, Pike Reach, which would contain one of the bosses, well, bigger bosses of the game, and on top of that, it was way too high of a level for me. The whole place was still covered in red smoke, so I would need to upgrade my altar before I could even go near it. But first, I went down into one of the wells again and would clean out the boss just so I could get its soul core and a bunch of other things. Now, I think this was actually the level 1 boss that you start with near the well. But I would go around and farm a bunch more as well. As I said before, I needed soul cores, and this is probably the most effective way of farming them for now. My weapons were all way too high of a level for these things, so it only took a few swings and I would kill them. But be careful, as they can still nearly one-tap you back. Once I'd finally done all of that farming, I'd finally gathered myself enough materials to strengthen the flame and upgrade my flame altar from level 2 to level 3. This would unlock new areas of the map, new quests, new gear, and so much more. I could now venture everywhere that I had been cheesing, well, not everywhere, but new areas that I had been cheesing before, and I had I could just do a lot more now. We'd unlock more wells, more shroud routes to break, more levels to get, and so much more. With the new parts of the map unlocked though, I wanted to make sure most of the stuff that I had done in the main starting area was complete. So I went around and just grabbed a bunch of the remaining obelisks, unlocked the achievements of grabbing them all in like the main core starting areas, and then we could finally start to look towards venturing on elsewhere in the areas we hadn't been before. I would come across this little camp though, and I would sleep in it for nighttime as I didn't exactly have anywhere else to go, and I was way too far away from base to even want to fast travel there.
Well, I have done every well in the area. I've unlocked all the question marks across the area. I've pretty much played all of the bottom area. It's like one or two. I've got like one thing that was clear up next. And then all it is just the new zones that we haven't been to.
Ooh! I got a gold bow. Is that a good bow? It looks very good.
How much damage is it?
17, but it's not been upgraded yet.
17's awful. I've had like 17 cold bow and deleted it.
It's level 15. It's got to be good. It's got loads of levels up. Loads that you can do on it. With me now unlocking such a high power and tier bow, I would want to divert my skill tree and unlock some of the archery stuff later on. I could also reset my points, but to be honest, I'm kind of happy with the double jump and the glider as it makes cheesing the game a lot easier. Anyways, once I'd killed that boss, I came across another well that I would go down and quickly dispatch of anything inside, as I wanted the skill points and I wanted the loot from any bosses that would be in there.
Alright, yeah, I got one. Oh, tiny chest. You have a bigger chest.
You can't craft them, we just need the materials. After I killed that boss, I'd go venturing even more, but I would end up dropping into some deadly shroud and yeah, I'd end up losing some stuff. But anyways, we would grab it back and then we would go venturing elsewhere around the map. Whilst exploring though, I'd end up coming across this little village that could be an ideal base location in the future. Sure, the roofs had some holes in it and there wasn't much, but once I'd cleared out all the spiders and all the ads, it could be claimed and useful later on. So I would mark down this location and just keep it in the book. Then return back to base and sleep once again for the buffs, and we would move on to the next day where I would start by opening a gold chest. Pike Reach. Well, we made it. I think there's meant to be a boss here, I think. Like an ice dragon. I remember seeing it in the trailer. Yeah, he's probably at the top of that castle as well. Should we just go up there? Yeah, well, let's go kill the boss, clear him, and then we'll just loot all the buildings. There's so many buildings though, what the hell. Imperial Gardens. Oh, you can't get in that way, so... Whee! I found it in here as well. Alright, well, I'm not gonna focus on looting too much. I'll loot after we've killed the boss. Ooh, chest.
Oh, Flame Sanctum.
Yeah, this is definitely a boss, bro. That looks sketchy as hell. I'm gonna wait for you up here. Ooh, copper poison arrows. Leo. Quick, chop it, chop it. Look behind you, look behind you.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, we got it. Lucky I've got loads of these.
Wait, there's gotta be loads of here.
Probably.
Probably loot all this.
Yeah, there's a silver chest in there. It has a wand. Okay. 32 damage.
Already about the mine.
Oh, I guess you're just bad. No, it's blue. Alright, well, I think as soon as we jump down, we're ready. So, put any buffs you can, I guess. That's all I can say.
I'm gonna get fucking one shot.
Yeah, probably.
My one doesn't even like full HP. They're not an anvil or anything, though.
I don't think so, no.
Well, good enough for me.
Oh, he's already jumped in. Oh, good luck. He looks sick. What?
Oh, wow.
Oh! It's resistant to electric. Okay, I'm gonna have to change. Bro, what's he doing? I don't like this. What's he doing? Move, 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 move! Woo! Oh my god. Dead, I'm dead. I'm so low.
I don't guess.
I'm permanently out of stamina.
Oh my god, this thing won't let me hit it.
Oh, and you're dead again.
Wait, I might actually just be able to respawn right now. Yeah,
you can. Hurry up though, because I'm low.
Oh wait, that is so much! Oh my god!
Oh my god, acid messing him up.
Alright, let's go again.
Wait, I have acid bite as well. Oh, he's dead. Straight away, he's dead. What did he drop? A ring. I got it.
That gives me bad.
I guess we can key to the. Can you kill this thing that's killing me while I open the door? We made it. Why are they all inside the floor? Hello?
Where's the loot? Where's the loot? Quick! Quick!
I don't know if there's loot, but there's 2 chests, bro.
Wow, I didn't see them.
No, 2 chairs.
Key to the pit.
Apparently I have the key. What? Oh, this takes us to the next part of the map, I guess.
Oh no, up here. Chests.
Bro is loot hungry, oh my god.
Wait. Yeah, replies kids. Okay, let's go back in because I think there is actually like loot there.
Well, let's have a look around. There's got to be loot somewhere. Oh, for God's sake, we're back in the shroud.
What? Well, no, go back to the dragon room. I'm sure there's got to be loot in the dragon room still.
Probably, somewhere. Now, after we defeated the boss, we decided to go loot around the tower and see what we could find. And I'd end up discovering this gear called the Guard of the North, which was pretty OP in its own right. Sure, it had its own defects, such as lowering your time in the shroud, but if you just drink a potion, you can increase it anyway, so I wasn't too fussed by it. All the bonuses and the stats were very much worth it, so I'll use as much of my time as I could to try and find it. Unfortunately though, it started getting too dark and I couldn't exactly see much, so I'd have to return back to base and sleep on it, and once I did, I'd go out and complete a little quest for a little, like a purple staff that wasn't too good. I'd then return back to the village and I would find a sword called Wolfsmaw, which was pretty good. I'd then go venturing around trying to find out the rest of the gear, but it turns out Zanite had already taken a piece, so one of the chests was looted. I'd find some more, then travel to the top of this tower and find another piece of the gear. I think at this point I may have completed the set. Yeah, it was by far the best piece of armor I had got now.
Do you use bows? This is a pretty fucking good bow. Jack.
What bow is it?
Positive bow, 22 power, and then 4 upgrades, and it's all piercing protection.
My gold bow better.
Well, actually, let's go down here. There's probably something in here. What level is this area?
What, the one that I'm in?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm getting sugar canes.
More linen, but we need 4 alchemical bait.
I have loads of those already. No, I'm pretty sure. Look around base. Oh my god, I found new enemies. Scorpions. Level 21? Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think we should be going down there.
No, I don't think I should, to be honest. I see cool stuff. I'm going over here. Oh my god, they do so much poison damage.
Well, yeah, Jack. It's almost like
Oh, I'm gonna die.
honestly,
I'm just gonna die. I had to accept it. Why? Because they're flame resistant.
no, they're fast.
Get rid of the dog first. That's what you need to do.
Oh shit. It doesn't matter if they're flame resistant, they do so much damage. Level 13.
Oh, take the water and the feather. Take it all. I don't have inventory space, so you're gonna have to do a lot of the carrying.
Skill point.
I'll let this go.
Ooh. Hey, get ahead.
Yeah. Can you shoot this guy? He's like got a cannon gun and does a lot.
I just do.
Thank you. Pick up all the pelt, by the way, that's around. That new chest piece I've got has 104 resistance to physical. Oh my god. It's a new one, bro. Oh, look. That's the old one. That's the new one. No, it's in my inventory. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Now, with the Pike Meads boss defeated, and still having unlocked more of the map with the altar, I figured it was time to go exploring again. Once I did go exploring and started looking around the map, I soon came to realise that I was nowhere near the level for this sort of exploring. The map was all red smoke again, and I couldn't exactly do much. So, I was back to my old cheesing ways, and I would climb to the top of the safari-looking desert area, do a bunch of climbs, do a bunch of double jump wingsuit glides, and eventually I'd end up making it all the way to the top of the desert. Now this was the actual desert, the big daddy one. It contained wyverns, it contained scorpions, many new types of enemies, and so much more loot. I made it to one of these weird big tower structures again, but I couldn't exactly find any loot on it. I'm not sure if this is just undelivered content yet, or it's something in the future, but there was no way inside, so I just kind of climbed to the top again using my favorite ability, the double jump, and once I finally made it to the top, I had a big vantage point of where I could go. See, everywhere was red smoke here. I was not meant to be in this area, but off in the distance, there was another tower I could try and secure, so that would be my objective. I cheesed myself past the, that desert part.
You're just gonna ruin the game for yourself.
No, I'm not.
Oh.
What is that?
That's a wyvern dragon.
Bro, what? That's so... I think he's chasing me. No, he's behind me. Leo, please!
Shrouded meteor does fucking 205 base damage.
Where's
Let's see how
only...
much damage I do this thing. Oh,
I bet they shred you so quick though. Still they drop. Oh, they just dropped feathers and bird meat. Bro, it's an armadillo! Oh my god. What? Bro is the most useless thing ever. It's just scales.
Yeah, scales, yeah.
With it closely approaching nighttime and every enemy like 10 levels higher than me and Xanite decided it was time to head back to base. But we'd grab this ancient obelisk just before we did and break all the vases and little cases around for any extra loot. I'll then return back, sleep on it, and start cooking up some of the new meat I got, which would give me even more HP when I would eat it. Yeah, there's a whole sand village here. Brittle bush.
Dude, those flying things aggro on you ages away.
Well, they are little wyverns, bro. They want to mess you up. 44 more damage mace.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think there's anything else. Oh wait, no, did we got there? Jack.
Come to me and then take me there. There's like a part of the village we haven't looted yet. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I think it's down here.
Oh yeah, we're both at the same
no,
point.
Oh no, how move this guy? How move this guy? This guy's such a pain in the ass.
Is it the green one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are pains. Shit. See ways resist? Oh, I expect it.
I can do a lot of damage, but I feel like, yeah. Just doing aggro.
I haven't had any like of his weapons yet, by the way. Those green cleavers, I'd so use those, they look sick. So for most of the day, me and Leo explored that village, went through all the houses and got as much loot as we could. I'd also find this obelisk and get absolutely shit scared of these little wyvern things, but I'd run away and find this flame shrine, which would give me another spark, which I could use later on to upgrade other things. We would then discover another village that was equally as big. It had a lot of stuff in it, a lot of enemies as well, but everything was a higher level than us too. To be honest, I just spent most of the time double jumping around, looting the chest for better weapons, and then I would fast travel back to base. I think we should build here. What do you think?
Destroy these.
Should we clean up? Can I place an altar here? Do I have one? I'm gonna have to go get one. Actually, wait, no, I can craft one. Yeah, we can place one here. Enemies nearby. Oh, we'll place it like here. Now venturing out and dying constantly kinda got bored for me, so I decided to return back to one of the base locations I found earlier on, and I would claim it as a new space spot. Now I'd need to convert all of it, but for now we would start by doing it house by house, and this would be the first one we would change. Blue cave. These bats. Don't let the bats touch you. Don't let the bats touch you. Don't let the bats touch you. So is my bow, to be honest. Used them up.
I'm playing right now. Apex.
That's so random. This is a big castle. Bro, this place is a bit too big. No, I'll respawn point here. Come here. Bugs.
Got to commute with the. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh my god, I got one tapped. I'm dead, Jack.
I'll come get you in a minute. Wait, you should be able to respawn, because that's a respawn point.
I don't think I commuted with Flame Jack though. Jack, I didn't commute with the flame. Yeah.
You don't need to
Give me
commute
health
with it.
potion.
Come this way.
Health potion. Have a health potion, bro, or
Come over here.
stamina potion.
There's some shit over there, bro, that's scrapping it. East Lapis. I'll be careful, that guy's gonna shoot us. Oh, there's still... there's enemies here as well. I'm just gonna keep jumping from roof to roof. Look for loot. Bro, come to me. Goodbye.
Bye.
Deadly shroud.
Dead. Oh, both of ours is on top, Jack. They're still there.
Oh, the body spawned on top.
I need a help potion, Jack.
Ow, ow,
Oh,
ow. I would run.
oh.
Goodbye.
Why did you do that?
What was that weapon I got? Dreadsbane. A large and power. Do you want this? Do you want this? I gift it to you. Dreadsbane. Big boy weapon. And with me grabbing one of the most OP weapons we had found yet today, it was time to take a rest and wrap up this video. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy it, but if you do want more, there is so much more to come. This is realistically, I'd say, about 60 days into our playthrough so far, and we've still got so much more of the map to explore. We have the altar to unlock, and a lot of the end game stuff to do as well, as we're only about mid game. Anyways, thank you to King Games for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.